Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create a database in SQLite. Then we are going to create a table, make some entries, and finally we are going to query those records. So let's import SQLite 3, and this module is part of the Python standard modules. We don't have to install anything. Now first thing, we need to create a database. So I will call it connection, and the database which we wanted to connect. SQLite 3 dot connect, and here we need to pass the database name. I'll call it dummy database.db. If this database exists, then it will simply connect it with that database. Otherwise, it will create a new database. Now, next thing is, once let's say we create a table or query some things, finally we have to close this connection, and if you're making any changes, so before closing we have to commit it so that all the change will get saved into database. Now let's create one cursor. This cursor will help us to fire any SQL query. So we'll call cursor, and similar to the connection, we have to close this cursor once cursor operation is performed. Close it. Now let's create one table, or if I'll simply execute this code without anything, let's see that. So this has created one database that you can see here, dummy underscore database.db. This has been created. Now let's create one table. We'll write the table creation statement. I will use docstring so that I can pass multiple line of commands. So create table dummy, and here let's call name, data type will be text, and constraint will be not null, so that we have to pass something into this column. And second is age. I will keep it integer. Now let's execute this code. So cursor dot execute table statement. So this should create this dummy table. So this table has been created. Now if I'll re-execute this code, it should fail because this table is already exist. So in order to, let's say I wanted to delete this table if this table is existing in this database, so you can write one query cursor dot execute drop table if exist. And we'll pass the table name dummy. Now let's execute this code. it exists. Okay. Now you can see it's working fine. We are going to remove this because we already have this table. So let's remove this part. Now we are going to make some entry into this table. So cursor dot execute and insert into dummy values. We have two values. First is name and second is age. And name I will pass Ross 25. I'll copy this command, make some more entries. Second entry I will make issue 28, and last one Robin 30. Let's execute this code. We are able to save this record. Now finally I'm going to query this table. Cursor dot execute, select star from dummy, and in order to print this data I will use one for loop for row in cursor and print row. Let's execute this code. You can see we have Ross, Issue and Robin. Thanks for watching.